But since then, Bitcoin has been getting slaughtered by the likes of Dogecoin, Binance Coin, and all of these coins that are purely based on hype right now and just having. Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm here to bring you another cryptocurrency video. And today I want to compare the Bitcoin bubble with the altcoin bubble. And just generally, the last year we've seen altcoins go 20x, 30x, even 100x. So 100 times the previous price in just a few weeks and months, which is like, it's extraordinary. So now a 10 times price increase is no longer a extraordinary thing. It's just, it has become the general reason why people invest in altcoins. And also, I feel like generally when I hear people talk about altcoins, it's not very often you hear them talk about the technology, but mostly what you hear is just price prediction and what potential it has. And when new people enter the cryptocurrency space, it seems that for some time now, people have been more interested in Ethereum and Litecoin and different altcoins than Bitcoin, because they have seen the huge gains people have made in these altcoins, and they feel like they missed out on Bitcoin. And if that is one of the big reasons why people buy altcoins, then that's like the pure definition of hype. If you simply invest in something because you feel like you missed out on something else, then you've totally disregarded the technology aspect of the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin is rising in value because it solves a problem. It's decentralized, immutable, you can trust it. Let's go over to CoinMarketCap and just take a few examples here. A disclaimer, I do own Ethereum and I love the project. I think it's one of the best altcoins, so I don't want to be negative in that regard. But to be honest, guys, how many successful decentralized apps are there on Ethereum? And if you say, well, this and that token got a 10% increase, well, you're still talking about the price, but the technology, which ERC20 token has changed the world. Which decentralized app on Ethereum has changed some aspect of society or improved? Not really much, right? To this date, the most successful project on Ethereum, you could argue, was CryptoKitties, where you bought and sold crypto kitties for like thousands of dollars. Did I hear bubble? And if we keep going down the list here, we see a few coins like Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin that are simply versions of Bitcoin. They want to do what Bitcoin does, but better. And sure, at this moment both are faster and cheaper than Bitcoin. But what happens when Bitcoin scales? When Lightning Network is implemented, for example. When Bitcoin all of a sudden becomes the cheapest and fastest coin out there, then that would make pretty much all of these coins obsolete. You won't need these altcoins because you already have the one that solves all the problems. And then you would say, okay, but you would still need Ethereum and Neo and EOS, but well, you would pretty much only need one or two maybe. You don't need four. And Cardano and EOS, they don't even have working products, but still are valued like billions of dollars, which is, to me, that's crazy. Okay, don't get me wrong here. I'm not here to bash on anyone. I still like the Cardano project, but what we basically have here is a $8.6 billion website. It's not possible today to launch an ICO on Cardano. So all you have is a website with pretty pictures and whatever. So, and that's the same with EOS and, to be honest, a lot of these projects. I'm sorry to say it, guys, even the exchanges have coins that are valued almost billions of dollars. And this coin doesn't do anything except making the transaction fee lower on the exchange. It doesn't serve any other purpose than that. Yeah, who said bubble? Dogecoin. Dogecoin was created as a meme, just like a joke, and it doesn't serve any purpose except for the fact that I can send one Dogecoin over to you and you can send it back to me if you want to. That's pretty much the only purpose it serves. And even the creator of Dogecoin is skeptic about the valuation that Dogecoin has. And for Dogecoin to have a near $1 billion market cap is very hard to justify. And as I said, even the creator says so. And that should tell you something. And if we keep scrolling down here, you will see the same thing over and over again. These are all projects that claim that they will change the world. However, they will not. Let me just tell you that, guys. And if you have been following my Bitcoin Today videos, where I follow the Bitcoin price and everything surrounding Bitcoin, you know that I talk a lot about the Bitcoin dominance. So let's go to the Bitcoin dominance here on CoinMarketCap and see if we can find anything interesting here. Well, you can see that Bitcoin, since 2013 all the way to the beginning of 2017, has been going back and forth between 80% and 90% in dominance, with Ethereum being at about 7%. So the rest of the altcoins have been only about 10%. So all of the other coins except Ethereum and Bitcoin has been about 10%. And you can see here that we are at an all-time low right now. At the beginning of 2017, we were at 86% dominance for Bitcoin. But then something happened and Bitcoin got slaughtered in comparison to the altcoins, much because of the big price increase of Ethereum. And people were genuinely talking about the flippening being a potential scenario, where Ethereum would surpass Bitcoin in market cap and become the #1 cryptocurrency. That did not happen. And ever since that day, where Bitcoin dominance was below 40% here and the Ethereum dominance was over 30%, Bitcoin went back very strong here, and throughout 2017 we were about 50% most of the time, with an all-time high of over 60% dominance. But since then, Bitcoin has been getting slaughtered by the likes of Dogecoin, Binance Coin, and all of these coins that are purely based on hype right now and just having pretty much stealing the momentum of Bitcoin. And that is essentially what I think is happening. And as I have been talking about in my Bitcoin Today videos, I expect the Bitcoin dominance to shoot right back to 50%. And I think that you can argue for a 90% dominance. Call me crazy, but we've seen it before, and to be honest, not that much have changed in the altcoins. We've not seen the altcoins change the world, right? So call me crazy, but I think that the altcoin bubble will pop at some point. All of that money is going straight into Bitcoin. So when we look at CoinMarketCap here again, and here is the graph for the total market capitalization excluding Bitcoin. And we can see here that we had a nice little rise here in the altcoins. This is just the altcoins. I mean, look at this price increase. If I've ever seen a bubble, this is it. Because this price increase does not reflect the improvements in technology. This does not mean that Litecoin got 10 times faster or Cardano launched 200 new projects. It's pure speculation and pure momentum stealing from Bitcoin. You can see it's just crazy. I expect this to go down, way down here. Maybe somewhere here along the lines of $70 billion. And I think that 2018 is going to be very interesting in regards to the Bitcoin dominance. I think we're going to 50%, and I think there's that chance that we blow right through 50% and go straight up. And I'm not telling you not to invest in altcoins, because you can always find these little golden gems that can outperform Bitcoin in a given period of time. But I do recommend Bitcoin as an investment for 2018. Don't go into the hype of all these new ICOs and altcoins. Just invest in Bitcoin and be happy about that. And find a few altcoins that you like, but your portfolio should be at least 60% Bitcoin, I think. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.